Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Moly Cheektone Contour Duos. I picked these up recently while I was doing a full face of Moly, and I actually got all of the powder blushes except number 4 in Marmalade, which I can't find, and I think I'm just going to have to do the review without number 4, which is so annoying. But I saw the contour shades while I was looking at the blushes and I thought that they looked really cute, and I love that they have 2 colours in them. I wasn't aware of how small they were though, like they're like the width of my finger. They are teeny tiny pans, but they are so cute. So I decided that I would review these ones first while waiting for the other powder blush to arrive. I ordered it 5 times from 5 different people and they all refunded me. Actually, one of them sent me the wrong shade and then refunded me, so I got a free blush, but like that's not helpful. I'm going to do the contour duos this week and then the powder blushes next month. So the very short product description says, an exclusive duo of silky contouring powders to help sculpt and define the face. The packaging of these duos is quite minimal and very plasticky. It's not the usual cuteness that I go for, but it is sometimes a little nice to be a bit more minimal. I really love that the lid is clear, so you can see which duo you're picking up, and they don't come with any brushes, which I am actually in favour of. There are 2 shades in the collection, which have 2 shades in the compacts. One duo is warm toned and one duo is cool toned. CT01 is the warm toned duo. These 2 shades are quite red toned on my complexion, and I don't think that they suit me quite as much as the other duo does. I do find these a little difficult to use as the pan size is so small. I can barely fit a little contour brush down one side, let alone trying to use a larger bronzer brush. However, the shades are quite pigmented and you don't need to use too much of it. CT02 is the cool toned duo. These shades suit my skin so much more in my opinion, though once I sheer out the darker shade to a more suitable shade for my skin, it does look more or less like the lighter shade. I don't find that these duos have any issues with longevity or patchiness for me. These contouring duos are really sweet and they're quite inexpensive too. My only gripe with them is the size of them. I mean, it's great for travel because it's small, but like I can barely fit one finger down one side of it, let alone trying to fit a brush in there. So you have 2 options really. You can use a large fluffy brush to swirl both colours around and do it that way, or you can use one of the really tiny contouring brushes like the NARS ITA or ITA brush, and I'm not sure how to say it and I don't have one. I have the Zoeva one that looks kind of similar to it, and the Zoeva one can barely fit, like if I have to like dab it because I can't really like rub it, otherwise I tend to get the darker shade in there as well, and it's just kind of a hassle. I'd rather have something that was either like a little bit bigger, or maybe like, because the packaging is actually quite big, I wish that they had kind of like double-sided, or I don't know, something like that, because it's just a little bit hard. These also work as eyeshadows as well, which is quite neat, and I can use them to contour my nose if I want to. So to contour my nose I usually use the lighter shade, but even that sometimes looks a little bit too dark. I definitely prefer CT02 over CT01. I think that the warm tone is too much for my skin. My skin is already quite yellow as it is, and I don't want to make it even more yellow and red and warm. So I go for the cool tone instead because it is the contrasting color, and it also looks more like a shadow, which is a bit more believable. But I do think that it's nice to have the variety in tones. I like that they did a cool duo as well as a warm duo. So, and you've got like a lighter shade and a darker shade. So if you are really cool toned and you want a warm tone duo, CT01 is for you. If you're warm toned and want a cool tone duo, CT02 is the best bet. But these are fantastic little duos for the price. I think I paid about $5 US for these, which I think is not bad at all, and I would definitely recommend them if you enjoy these colours and don't mind having such a small pan size. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you next time. Bye!